Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome back for another night of our Super Smash Bros. Showdown. Here today you have Jackson Mitchell, sophomore in sports communication.
And Ariel Gonzalez, also a sophomore and majoring in psychology.
Thank you for joining us again. Tonight we will be facing off against Lawrence Technical University. Today we'll be deciding whether or not we go to playoffs for the first time in Smash Bros. History here at Texas Wesleyan. How do you feel about that today?
Right. I am feeling pretty excited. I saw our players back there. They were pretty excited. They're pretty confident as well. They're ready to face whatever kind of challenges they're going to face today, especially the characters that they're going to face as well. I believe they got it. I have high hopes for them, and I'm pretty excited, like I said. So what do you think, Jackson?
I'm thinking today's going to be a very, very action-packed game. I think as we were discussing earlier, each week we've seen something, get the better of our guys, and then we've also seen something come out of our guys that has been very productive in them getting their wins. And so I think today's going to be very detrimental on them piecing everything together and making the big picture before the other team does.
That's right.
So
I know, Jackson wasn't here last week. I know some of you may have noticed, but he is here this week. And as you can see as well, we have our esports shirts.
Yes,
finally.
yes. Thanks to Eugene himself, the GOAT. He decided that we were lucky enough to be graced with these jerseys.
That's right.
So
that's right.
just want to say thank you, Eugene. You're doing a great job over there. Doing a great job, phenomenal job. But back to what we were talking about earlier. So tonight's showing, what do you expect to see from our team and maybe possibly from Lawrence as well?
Let's see. I'm expecting to see some really intense matches, of course. Usually they always are, and it's they're always pretty exciting to see who ends up coming out on top. But from our players, I'm expecting them to, face the certain challenges that they maybe have like some difficulties facing against, and hopefully finding ways to overcome those challenges as well. And then from Lawrence, obviously showing off what they got, what kind of characters they're really good with, and just seeing who comes out on top.
Yeah, I think the biggest thing for tonight's game is, especially with it being a best 2 out of 3, is I think our 4 guys are going to have to learn to adapt each game, be able to learn from their mistakes in the previous game as well, especially if this thing goes 3 matches. We can be here for a long time, but at least earn it.
Yeah.
You got to earn it. And so I think these guys they're headed down the right path. They have their mindset in the right area. I think they'll be good to go tonight. And I'm ready to see some Super Smash Brothers action.
Oh yeah, I'm super excited. Currently, our players are still getting ready. They're about to create the match, but I guess in the meantime, so we had spring break last week. You want to tell us about some of the things you did last week?
The things I did last week were not more on the fun side. They were more on the chill side. I didn't really do much last week other than game and go earn some money. I umpire on the side, so it was a pretty good spring break for me in my opinion. So how about you?
Pretty much the same stuff. I was unfortunately sick for the majority of spring break. It sucks, dude. It sucked. And it honestly started back in like Friday before spring break. And it didn't end until maybe 2 days ago. It was bad. I could not enjoy doing anything at all. My family, they wanted to do stuff, right? My mom, my siblings.
Of course.
We all wanted to go somewhere, have some fun. And they're like, let's go to Cidercade. And I'm like, sure. Nose all stuffy, throat all raspy and everything. I was not feeling it at all last week.
Yeah, that's terrible. That's not how spring break is intended to be spent.
But you know what? I'm feeling better. I'm feeling a lot better now. So that's
good.
all
That's
matters.
good. That's good. I've heard after we've officially hired our new head coach, Fran Johnson, our offensive coordinator. So I'm very excited about that for the football team. And I think the other thing I'm very excited about too is this doesn't just go for football. This goes for all athletics. Texas Wesleyan will be moving up to Division II come the, I want to say, 2028-2029 school year.
That's pretty good.
So I'm pretty excited to see how things go. I think I think it's a good thing for us, a great thing really at that. And I also think that Texas Wesleyan is ready for the jump. So
Nice.
I don't think that we have anything to really be scared of, whether it be on football, baseball, track, basketball. I think we got something to prove. So I'm excited to see how the school does as a whole at Division Two.
And y'all still got like quite a while until then, so got all the time to practice, all the
Yeah,
time to prepare.
yeah, yeah,
Y'all are
yeah.
good.
Get a couple more rides in the
Mm-hmm.
NAIA, then we can head on out.
That's right.
So hopefully, if possible, I might still be here and be able to play in that. But if not, I'm definitely glad to see the campus growing and everything always moving in an upward direction. That means you're doing something right.
Mm-hmm.
So
So it looks like our players are almost ready. LTU is now in the ring, as well as our player. They are both now in the ring and about to get started. But looks like we have just gotten word that we are doing a quick button check, so the match isn't officially started just yet. We will be officially starting at 6. So I hope y'all are ready. I hope y'all are excited for these matches. I know they're gonna be full of action all the way through. But yeah. Other than that, I believe the last few or the last time that we had a match, we had a couple rough battles in there. We did go 1-1, so we lost one, but we did win one last time we were here. Our players did have some trouble facing against a couple of the players. I believe one was like DBU, if I'm not mistaken, as well as Hill College and Simpson College as well. But in the end, our players tried their best. We did, after all, take one win at least, so that was obviously amazing to see. But yeah, overall, our players, as well as the players from the other colleges, did a really good job. They faced a bunch of challenges against each other, so it was really nice to see.
I think the biggest thing that we have to take from the past couple of weeks, the footage that I've seen so far as well, is that every week our team has made it a chance to learn from something, whether it was something that they didn't do well last week or maybe taking advantage of some things that they seen last week that they didn't think might come as easy to them. And every week I've seen progress from the team. Some weeks progress might not look as big as the other week's progress, but each week the progress has been made. It is seen if you've been here, been around the team. It's very visible and you can see it. So I think this week is gonna be a put up or shut up type week, which it ultimately is, trying to bang it on the door of the playoffs right
Yes,
now.
sir.
So hopefully this team, I think they got another chip on their shoulder and another thing to uphold. So I think this week is gonna be their week.
I agree. I know our players got it. They've been practicing a lot, especially this spring break. I know some of the players in the Discord were talking about a couple of the practice matches that they were having. So I'm pretty excited to see how much they've improved as well. I unfortunately didn't get to see them a lot earlier today. I did get here a little late, but you know what? It's all good as long as we're here.
It's all good. It's all good.
I know they got it for sure.
So I gotta ask you. So what would you say as of, I guess technically 2 weeks ago, because last week was spring break. 2 weeks ago, our last competition since I wasn't here. Would you mind giving us a slight little recap on what kind of went down?
Let's see. Let me see if I can remember a lot of it. But yeah, no. Like I said earlier, we did go 1-1. We did lose one of the matches against one of the schools, but we did win one at least. There were a couple of good matches that we had as well. A couple Super D plays as well. He did hit a side smash off the map a couple of times. That was really lovely to see. But it looks like we are getting started right now. So we're going Smashville, and we are going up against Captain Falcon. And as well as our player going up is, in fact, Super D, who we were just talking about too. But there we go. Our players are good to go. Captain Falcon going in straight for Super D already.
Captain Falcon being aggressive from the get-go here, trying to set the tone.
Super D has unfortunately taken a lot of damage already, but he is racking up the damage against Captain Falcon. and getting him up to 66% actually. Oh,
Great
pause.
down smash from Mario there.
Off the map already, and Captain Falcon goes down to his to 2 stocks.
Mario, what a job there to turn the scenario around, turn the headlines around as well, being able to find a way back into an aggressive position here.
And he's just juggling that Captain Falcon right there. Already got him up to 83% damage. Captain Falcon's got to be very careful here. Try and get Super D's first stock if he can, and he does so with that perfect grab right there.
Captain Falcon being very aggressive this entire game, not scared to get in his face.
Juggling that Mario right there, doing a really good job at trying to rack up the damage. But
Great upward smash.
yeah, taking Captain
Great
Falcon's
job
second
from Super
stock.
D there. Super D now has the upper hand here with 2 stocks to 1.
And he does make it back on stage, but he has to play very carefully here to get Captain Falco's last stock.
Great water hose there from Mario. Oh, just missed the edge guarding attempt.
Ooh, gets thrown off the stage by Falcon, but he does make it back. Misses the grab, unfortunately, but he does manage
Still
to
has
rack
the
up more
upper hand
damage.
here.
Mm-hmm.
Great shield from Captain Falcon there.
Ooh, and the side tilt does it, taking Super D's second stock right there. Both
Captain
players are now
Falcon
one
trying
stock,
to stay aggressive here, but has 69% already.
but he is racking up the damage on Super D right
He
here.
is.
Almost neck and neck. Super D tries to do that side smash right there, unfortunately missed. He sends him off the stage,
Ooh,
trying to edge guard him.
Great job getting back on the platform.
Let's see, what will Super D do in order to...
Great shield from Super D there.
Does make it back on stage with no issue. And the up tilt does it, but doesn't take the stock just yet.
He tried to get the juggle there.
Pretty close right here. He makes it back on stage. Ooh, both players. Ooh, that was really close. That was really close.
Super D trying to get back into it. Down smash, but just misses there.
Oh, the side tilt
Wow.
takes Super D's final stock, unfortunately. That was a really
That was a
good
really
match.
great game. Really great game from both players there.
Both players were able to get each other's weaknesses really well. Trying to keep each other off the stage right there, but both players managing to find a way to get back up.
That Captain Falcon played really well. He had a lot of times where he was anticipating a move from Super D, waiting for him to make his move, and then being able to get right past him, get back on the platform. A lot of times Super D was in that edge guarding mode, and he found a way back on the platform without taking damage, and it really, really helped out that Captain Falcon in that scenario.
I know Super D tried getting him a bunch of times when he was off the edge, and he did at first. He did manage to attack him while he was still on the edge, but after that, it's like Captain Falcon knew that Super D was going to try that again, so he found his way to get around it and take Super D's stocks just like that. That was pretty good. So it looks like we are waiting for our next player, but we will be going in with this in this next match with 3 stocks, but Captain Falcon will be going in with just 1 stock. But it looks like we have just gotten word that I believe we are getting
I want to say that was
Spade.
supposed to, yeah,
I believe we are getting Spade this next match.
either Spade or that was supposed to be Fisher. But I think it's gonna be Spade.
Roaming over some interesting characters right now. I know y'all can't see, but we had a Kazuya up on the screen for a moment.
Okay, so our next player will be Fisher,
That's right.
one of our team captains here. Honestly, in my opinion, I think he should come out of this game without losing a stock, and that's not a knock on the Captain Falcon performance. That is personally, in my opinion, a objective that he should be shooting for himself as a team captain. That Captain Falcon is still good though.
Yes.
And he will still be starting at 0% just like him. So I think Captain Falcon's main objective, unless it becomes very clear that he can obtain moving to the next round, is he's going to be trying to put in as much damage as possible before being sent out. And so Fisher has to be careful here because this is a guy playing with basically nothing to lose here. So
That is true.
he needs to be very careful in this next matchup.
Now it looks like we are about to select the map for this next match, or maybe not the map. Probably just reselecting our characters. But yeah, I do agree. I believe Captain Falcon may need to play a little carefully as well, try to try and stay and hope maybe move on to the next map. We'll see though. But it looks like we are going to be going potentially Pokemon Stadium number 2. We are roaming around at Pokemon Stadium, although it's not the second one, but you know.
I do also think for this game too as well, Captain Falcon has to be very, very careful of the range that Cloud can play with here.
That is true.
Fisher has been known to space out Cloud and be able to play from range and then immediately swoop in at a moment's notice and get the kill or get the damage that he needs to get. So this Captain Falcon has to be very, very smart and detailed in what he does whenever he tries to attack or play spaced out.
That's right. And Fisher loves to charge up that limit, so he is 100% going to be spacing out a little bit in the match, making sure to get that limit and then going in to, try and land that limit, of course. But it looks like we are going into Pokemon Stadium number 2. Our players are now in the ring and ready to go. I'm pretty excited about this. Here we go. Fisher versus Captain Falcon. Again, Falcon is starting off with only 1 stock. Super D did manage to take 2 off of him. And of course, Fisher will be starting off with 3 stocks. But there they go. They taunt and now they are ready to go. See, just like that.
Fisher already trying to charge up his limit.
Already almost halfway. He's racking up. He did rack up some damage on the Falcon right there, 42%. Falcon's trying to do the same on him, but unfortunately, Fisher is managing to find a way around Falcon's moves right there.
Right now, it seems that Captain Falcon is trying to wait for Fisher to overplay his hand or overextend his character. Right now, all his damage comes from Fisher being overextended or using too many moves and leaving himself wide open for an attack.
And unfortunately, he did lose that limit from earlier. Falcon was just trying to find
great shield from Captain Falcon.
Does make it back on stage, but he does have over 100% damage, so he has to be very careful right here. That was a nice grab from him as well. Cloud now has limit. What will he do with it? Landed right on his head right there, but he misses
the limit,
unfortunately. See, look at that. Falcon is just moving back and forth, trying to dodge Cloud's attacks, but he does get hit by that one right there. But he makes it back on stage. He's thrown up into the sky, but he does come back.
Captain Falcon.
Ooh, he does take.
And Captain Falcon gets a stock. 153% for Captain Falcon here. More than enough to get him out.
And he is now juggling the Cloud, but Cloud does manage to take Falcon's last stock with that down tilt right there.
And Cloud gets us on the board there. We officially have taken away 3 stocks, making it, what is that?
9 to, I believe, 8.
Yeah, 9 to 8. 9 to 8.
That was a really good match.
That was a really good match.
Falcon held his ground. He managed to take off 1 stock from
he played
Fisher.
He played almost exactly like how we thought he was going to play too. He was going to be a lot more decisive on when he wanted to be a brawler.
That's right.
And as you could tell throughout that game, whenever Fisher would overextend himself or leave himself open, that was when Falcon was doing the most of his damage.
As well as waiting for that limit to run out or to disappear. Because I do believe limit lasts for 16 or 17 seconds, if I'm not mistaken. Somewhere around there, if I remember correctly. But yeah, that was a pretty good match from both players. Fisher at least managing to take down Falcon, and Falcon at least managing to take off one stock from Fisher, giving their next teammate hopefully a bit of an easier time.
Yeah.
But looks like we are currently waiting to see who Fisher will be going up against, as well as what map we will be selecting. But I hope you all have been enjoying this, though. Everyone in chat, I know these are some pretty intense matches, so always deciding, oh my God, this could be anyone's game.
So
yeah.
I gotta ask you. So, what movies are you very excited to see this upcoming year?
Y'all seen the new brand new day trailer for Spider-Man? I'm pretty excited for that one. That one's gonna be probably top 3.
I've been laughing at all the memes they're making. They're like they had to make Spider-Man broke, poor, and alone for him to actually be hit. I'm like, okay, calm down. Like, yeah, I gotta do him like that. Like,
that's funny. I love shoot, what was it? There was this one video or one section in the trailer where Spider-Man is like not flying, but like he's like going towards like these group of red like looking ninja characters. I believe they're called the Hand.
The Hand, yeah.
There's like a space beneath Spider-Man where it looks like there could be a second character coming in with him.
You know what's crazy is on the picture for like I guess like the official picture, or it might have been the trailer itself. But like on like the official picture that they posted, it shows Tom Holland's Spider-Man hanging off the building, and then there's also footsteps, like as if somebody was standing between his feet.
Ooh.
The bottom of those shoes look like some Jordans. Who wore some Jordans?
Ooh, I think I know who.
I'm just saying.
But we're going to pause that conversation for now. We are in the next match, and Fisher is going up against Donkey Kong. This is pretty surprising. I believe we've had a Donkey Kong before in one of these matches.
Actually, no. We've only had Bowser, and we've had what was the other one? It was our Bigs versus Bigs battle. I forget his name.
Oh, King K. Rool.
Yes, King K. Rool. Yes. So this is technically the first time we're seeing Donkey Kong.
And he is racking up damage on the Cloud really nice. It got him up to 85%. But, oh, that was a perfect grab from Cloud right there. He does make it back on stage, but he is getting edge guarded by our Cloud right here. He now has a limit. What will he do with it, though? I'm going to find out. Does manage
Cloud trying to find out when to use it, and he finally uses it perfectly. Great job from Cloud there.
Managing to take Donkey Kong's first stock. Wow, he's just finding a way to land these hits on him too. Donkey Kong unable to do anything.
Oh, great!
But that grab,
wow.
He does send him off. But he does come back.
Comeback. Oh,
the side smash from Cloud. Sorry, not Cloud. Donkey Kong. That was perfectly timed.
I thought Donkey Kong was about to just fall off the map with the oh my God. Cloud trying to keep the edge here.
Charging up that limit as well, but Donkey Kong is at high percentage. Will he try another limit like the first time, or no? He wastes it.
Great. Hey, in my opinion, that was a great chance for that move right there.
That is true. Ooh, the side tilt takes Donkey Kong's second stock.
And here we go. It's a 1v1 stock.
Cloud now has a limit once again. Gotta find a way to use it, and he does use it.
Great job.
Perfectly.
And gets him off.
He's really close right now, but Cloud does have the advantage. Got him up to 94%.
Cloud trying to take advantage of that big hitbox from Donkey Kong right now.
And he does have limit now.
Ooh, and great job.
Neutral.
No damage took in that last life. No damage took.
Not a single bit. Not even half. Not even
Great job from Cloud there. Amazing gameplay. Great job from Donkey Kong. I was not expecting to grab and jump off the ledge. that
was good.
That honestly healed me in some part of my soul. Like I watched that happen and I was like, that's some casual play stuff. Like that really is some casual stuff.
You would never have
You would never.
expected.
No.
That was like carrying his luggage or whatever. He's going home.
Just casually.
Yeah.
Just casually. I'm gonna jump off the ledge with this one. Don't even care if I sacrifice a stock for myself. I'm just gonna take you with me.
Yep.
That was amazing.
That was really good. Yeah, Cloud coming out victorious against Donkey Kong, who started off with 3 stocks. Meanwhile, Cloud only started off with 2. So
Cloud now has the chance here to try and do what Captain Falcon ended up doing and at least take 1 stock away before ultimately possibly giving up his. We'll say possibly because
we never know what happens in these matches.
We never know. We never know.
I believe that is we are down to
we are still at 8. We are still at 8.
Still 8? No, we lost a stock. So 6.
Oh yeah,
7,
yeah.
actually,
So 7.
So we're 7-6.
Yes.
Yeah, that's right.
Yes, indeed.
Oh, we have just gotten word.
Just 2 college students struggling with math. It's okay.
We have just gotten word that we are going up against Pikachu.
Ooh.
I don't think we've had a Pikachu.
No, we have not.
This is like the first different Pokemon other than the 3 from Pokemon Trainer.
LTU's kind of got me excited now. I'm really excited to see what they're doing.
Exactly.
So, I like this Pikachu pick. I think I feel like if you play Pikachu, you gotta be good. You gotta
honestly,
be good.
yeah.
I feel like that's the one character. Like if you play bad, people are just gonna tell you it's just you being bad.
Nice.
So I think
it sounds like a skill issue.
Yeah, sounds like a skill issue. Pikachu's overpowered. So I'm excited to see how this is gonna play out. I truly have not seen any footage of Pikachu in a Super Smash game. So
honestly, I want to say he can be really annoying. He's got a projectile, and I wouldn't say I find this annoying, but he's got this projectile, like lightning projectile that he can throw, and it goes all around the map in like not in a circle. Well, yeah, it goes like in circles, but sticks to like the map. I don't remember. I believe maybe it goes around the map as well, like underneath it.
What?
Yeah, I don't remember. I don't remember if he does that. We'll see right now.
Why does every introduction to a character seem like they're overpowered, but they're really not?
It really always is like that, honestly. It always comes down to the player. But here we go. Cloud taking away both of his stocks and going down to his final one. Pikachu getting, look at him, he's got a little bandana on his head. They're both ready, charging up those limits, and that's the projectile I was referring to. Okay, so I was mistaken. It does not go around the stage entirely.
I was about to say. Great job from Cloud there, getting the up smash, leading it to the down.
Actually, I lied. I just did see it go beneath the stage. Never mind. But yeah, no, Cloud is, wow, starting off incredible. Racked up the damage on Pikachu.
4% still.
Taking it.
Misses the limit, sadly.
It's all good. He took that 1 stock. See, Pikachu's he's pretty small, so it might be a little difficult for Cloud to land some of these hits, but
Pikachu definitely trying to play from space here, as you can see with all these projectiles.
And that was a perfect grab from Pikachu right there. Yeah, he's just throwing those projectiles. Trying to disrupt Cloud's limit charge, and he does now have it. It keeps getting juggled on. Oh, that was really close. He almost did not make it back on stage.
There was those projectiles you were talking about coming around it.
They can be really annoying, especially when they're being spammed like that. Oh, that was a
great grab from Pikachu.
Oh, he let himself fall too long, and unfortunately lost his final stock just like that. But hey, we had the situation where, just like Captain Falcon, did manage to take 1 stock at least. But, you know, that was a pretty good match.
It was a great showcase from the Pikachu player. That projectile really was helping him out there at the end, especially. Honestly, I don't know what I expected when you first said that it would go around the platform. And then I saw it, and it was pretty nice, nice. But that was really good game from the Pikachu there. Really good game from Cloud too, especially somehow only having 4% damage and getting that first stock immediately. So I think that really told the Pikachu he had to change his game plan, and he ended up coming out with the win there. So it was a great showcase from both players. And I guess as we wait for our next player to be selected, what other movies are you excited for?
Let me see. Well, I love Marvel, so I'm pretty excited for Doomsday as well, coming later this year. Actually, I've been wanting to watch this one movie that came out, I believe, last Friday. Project Hail Mary, I think it's what it's called.
Project Hail Mary.
Yeah,
I've been
interested in
I've
it.
been seeing a bunch of stuff about it, and it seems like I think I would like it. It seems kind of like another, probably not on the same level. Because I haven't seen it, but probably not on the same level as like what's that one movie? Interstellar.
Yeah,
I've
dude,
heard
I
it.
love
I've heard
that
it's
movie.
kind of like has remnants of that. So I actually really want to see it. I really want to see it. The other movie I'm really excited to see, they just came out the trailer. I don't know if it comes out this year. It might. I don't know. Is Dune 3.
Dune 3. Oh, okay. That one comes out, I believe. Is it Dune 3 or... I don't know if it's that one or maybe I'm thinking of the wrong one. I'm probably thinking about the Odyssey. I don't know. There's another one that comes out along with Avengers Doomsday, and they kind of like did like a little like Barbie and Oppenheimer kind of
Oh
thing
yeah, I
with
know
it.
exactly what you're talking about. So this game, it looks like we are faced up with Pikachu versus Rob.
Yes,
And this is
our-
Spade playing
sir.
for us here.
Pikachu did go down to his second stock, but there they go. Pikachu racking up that damage already. Rob may need to utilize his projectile as well.
Rob needs to be very careful here when trying to come back on the edge. He already is having a lot of trouble right now.
Pikachu just able to deal with Rob, probably due to the size. I mean, Rob has a pretty decent hitbox.
And Pikachu is letting him have it every time off the ledge right now.
He manages to come back. Yeah, he still manages to come back again. But he doesn't, unfortunately.
And he lost that stock. Pikachu at 31%, now evened at 2 stocks.
There's a projectile, but can he find a way to use it to his advantage? We'll see. And Pikachu's already juggling Spade right here.
Pikachu being a small and fast character here, being able to get in and out of these blocks and dodges.
Ooh, that was a nice parry right there. And he tried to edge guard
Just
Pikachu,
a little
but
too
missed.
early.
That lightning from Pikachu.
Great
is
job
so
from Pikachu
strong.
there.
Cannot be above Pikachu. He can just do that, and you've taken a decent amount of damage already. He starts getting juggled by Pikachu once again. He's got to find a way to challenge that, or find a different way to get close to him, as well as get back on stage. Rob is at 105% damage. Oh, he
Just
did a bit of
even the
damage.
odds here.
Yeah. Can he come back to stage this time? He does. Does not edge, or couldn't edge guard him right there, but Pikachu also manages to come back.
Just missed the ability there
That was
from
a
Rob.
nice grab
Great
right there.
grab.
Ooh, the up smash, unfortunately, he misses it. Side hook does send him flying, but Pikachu does manage to come back
Great
right there.
projectile from Pikachu there. Both players trying to play off of each other.
Trying to see what they can do, and Rob
There we
takes
go.
Pikachu's second stock with that side tilt right there. That spin.
Rob has to be careful here. As you can already tell, he's playing very spacious now.
Try not to get too close, because once he does, it might be over.
Pikachu trying to get those combo attacks in like he was earlier off the edge. Great projectile from Rob.
Sent it back, but unfortunately didn't. Oh, now he landed it. Now
Great
it's
job.
Rob's turn to juggle him.
Rob trying to edge guard here.
Oh, that
Oh,
lightning
great
hits,
lightning
of
from
course.
Pikachu.
unfortunately did not get that.
Oh,
Can
great
he come back?
projectile from
Ooh.
Pikachu there. Good thing for Rob here. He's already at 80% damage.
That is true.
Rob just has to be patient.
There's those
Those
projectiles. once
projectiles eating Rob up right now.
again, doing little damage, but it can be a lot the more he takes. That was a nice grab right there. Can he
Will
up
he
smash
get-
it?
Oh,
doesn't.
and he doesn't get the up smash.
He dodged that lightning that time. Oh, and he's getting juggled once again by Pikachu, but he does hopefully manage to come back. Yes, he does. Ooh, he tried to edge guard Pikachu, but unfortunately missed. This is so close. I don't even know what to say. Got hit
Pikachu
by-
at
by the-
118% right now.
Yes, sir. Keeps getting hit
Fighting
by
with his
Rob's
back
projectile.
against the wall.
The side tilt.
Great job from
does
Rob
take
there.
Pikachu's last stock.
An amazing showcase from Rob there. A little shaky in the start, but found his footing in the second stock. Knew he had to get it done and found a way to get the job done. Absolutely amazing job
That
from
is
Spade
right.
there.
That was
Great
beautiful.
job.
Pikachu managed to hold his ground a decent amount, especially with those
he
projectiles.
was comboing like
Right.
crazy.
That was
There,
beautiful.
there was at one point when Spade still had all three stocks where Spade, I swear to you, that whole first stock, he wasn't even on the ground. He kept trying to find ways back on the platform, and Pikachu was denying him almost every time.
For like a solid 2 minutes, he was
Yes.
just in the sky,
Yes.
trying to come back. Pikachu's like, "Nah, this is my land. This is my land right here." But it looks like we are down to quarter three, with TXWES having 4, and of course LTU on their last player, last 3 stocks. Excited to see who this final character is going to be, because Rob is starting off with only 1 stock this next round, and then of course we'll have our final player after Spade. But what kind of movies are you interested in this year? I know you were asking me, but
So,
what about you?
I know obviously I'm very excited for the Doomsday. I think the biggest one that I'm outside of Spider-Man, because that one you're gonna go see it regardless.
Yeah.
The biggest one I'd have to say is either Dune. I'm really excited about that, and then the other movie, I would have to say, it's really between Doomsday and there's one other movie, I can't think of the name of it, but it's between those two. I'm very excited for Doomsday because I really want to see what they're gonna do with this next part of the MCU. And I don't need it to be nothing crazy, but I just need it to just be good.
Yeah.
Just be good.
I agree.
Like I'll tolerate it. I'll tolerate it, unlike some people. So,
But it looks like we are starting our next match, and LTU did bring out a Piranha Plant, and I do believe we have fought against a
Yes,
Piranha
we
Plant in the
have.
past. They didn't. The one we fought in the past, I don't believe they did as well as we thought they would, but let's see what this one has in store for us. Looks like Piranha Plant is off to a great start. And Rob throwing in those projectiles, trying to rack up that damage as well. Ooh, that was a nice block.
great blocks from the Piranha Plant there.
He gets hit by the spike ball, and he would have lost a stock right there if it weren't for grabbing onto the ledge. Oh, Piranha Plant is just dangerous.
Ooh. He had to dodge that.
Wow.
Wow.
Yeah, that's Piranha Plant for you.
What an absolute showing from Piranha Plant there. 31 damage the entire round.
That was really good.
That was a really good
Another
showing.
scary move from Piranha Plant, in my opinion, has to be that one move where he kind of like tucks himself into his plant and then shoots himself like a shoot, I don't know what you'd call it.
Yeah,
but
I know exactly what
yeah,
you're talking about.
That last move that he did right there to take the Rob's final stock, those are terrifying. Like they can do a decent amount of damage. But it looks like Our last player is Pixel. Yes, Pixel is coming in for our last match. Unfortunately, Rob did not manage to take at least one stock from the Piranha Plant, so this is going to be pretty neck and neck.
Yeah, this is going to decide who takes game 1 of tonight, and hopefully this can set up Texas Wesleyan to be in a great position going into game 2. If not, it's going to be a long night for the boys.
Oh, yeah. I know they're excited, though. I know they're confident as well. They know what they're up against, as well as they know how to. They know how to face the challenges that they'll be facing. So I believe in them. But it looks like we will be going in. It looks like Pokemon Stadium 2. That's what they're hovering over right now. But yeah, in the meantime. So, were you able to remember that second movie that you were pretty excited about?
I couldn't really remember it, but I did start thinking about shows that I've started up recently. Season 4 of Invincible came out.
Dude, and I know that one's gonna be good. I know it's gonna be good.
The first 3 episodes came out, and those things.
Oh wait, they already came out?
Yes.
When did they come out?
They came out basically last week.
Last week. Okay.
Another episode comes out Wednesday, episode 4, and the first 3 episodes, boy, they were nice. They were nice.
I'm not gonna lie, I still need to finish watching seasons 2 and 3. I'm a little behind, but I mean, I started watching it like last year, I want to say. So
I'll give you a little insight. One of the episodes in season 4 gives you kind of I guess kind of like a backstory to Nolan, in a sense. Omni-Man.
Wait, his name is what?
Nolan.
Nolan?
Yeah, I thought that was his name. Nolan.
I don't know. I mean, I'm still in like the second episode of season 2, so I don't remember.
There's an episode in season 4. His dad, Mark's dad, Invincible. It gives you like a kind of like an insight on how he was raised, like on Viltrum. And it's very eye-opening to like how different people can come up, and like all the how different generations react to different things. It was pretty cool. Pretty
Excited. All right, so here we go. The match has begun, and there goes Pixel with King DDD throwing those spike balls back at Piranha Plant. Let's see how he can use that to his advantage. I mean, he has a spike ball of his own too. I just remembered.
Piranha Plant kind of in the same predicament that we were a couple matches ago, trying to use the big hitbox of King DD to his advantage.
He is trying his best to play spaciously. They're trying to throw in those spike balls in there as well. And King DDD does manage to land a couple of them, and that was a perfect grab right there. Tried the up tilt.
Missed the up tilt.
And he throws the spike ball back at him, but Piranha Plant does manage to get that on
just
stage.
missed the big smash.
Ooh,
but got
the up tilt.
Wow.
Taking Piranha
Great
Plant's
job
first
there from
stock.
King DD.
Oh, the side smash takes.
Piranha Plant wastes no time
Yeah.
evening the scoreboard once again.
Oh, that was a perfect grab from DDD right there.
Great combo from King DD.
Ooh, the combo with the spike ball and the up tilt too.
Oh, great job using the
Beautifully timed.
projectiles against him.
It's pretty close, but King DDD does have the advantage.
Great
Whoa,
job
whoa.
from that projectile.
Not sure what Piranha Plant was thinking there. Will that land? It does not. He knew. Staying mostly off the stage, but he now is back at center stage.
King DD trying to anticipate when he's going to block now.
Oh, the up
Great
tilt.
up tilt.
Taking, I almost forgot his name, Piranha Plant's second stock, but King DDD does have to watch out for his shield. It was getting really low right there. Oh, he does get hit by
both
Piranha
characters
Spike
need to
Ball.
be careful of projectiles. Both characters can send one and give it back to them.
Ooh, that up tilt was perfect.
Just missed it from
Unfortunately.
King D.
Yep. And that spike ball just went over his head. Fortunately, was not low enough to land.
Oh, he looked the wrong way for the move and missed.
Tried the up
Great
smash,
job
but
getting
missed,
back on the
unfortunately.
platform.
Throws the spike ball back. Up tilt. Juggled. He makes it back on stage.
Oh, great job there. Piranha Plant trying to get another stock here.
Both players just trying to see what attack lands right there.
Great
Wow.
hit! An amazing job from Pixel there.
That was
Great
beautiful.
job from King DDD.
That was a great demonstration of just how powerful King DDD can
Yes.
be, especially when throwing the projectiles back at opponents. That was beautiful. And that final hit, that was so unlucky for Piranha Plant. As soon
So
as the
unlucky.
invincibility ran out, Pixel just went for it. That was beautiful.
It was great timing, too.
Mhm.
So for the people at home who may not know, tonight we are running a best of 3 game against LTU. What this means is, as of now, we have officially taken the first game of the night, and whoever wins the next game, either LTU, meaning we will go to a 3rd game if necessary, or us will be sent to playoffs as of tonight.
That's right.
So after this game, what are you excited for in the next possible game?
I am wondering if LTU or maybe even our players are gonna probably switch up their characters or switch up who they're gonna play, and then what kind of challenges they're gonna have to face. Because both teams are not gonna expect if they're either gonna if their opponents are either gonna stay with the same characters or change to new ones, and then they'll have to change up their play style, change up what kind of moves they need to do, what kind of ways they need to combat some of their moves. So I'm pretty excited for that.
Yeah, I think the variety of characters that we've already seen just from the LTU lineup, I think is honestly great to see. And I hope that it continues into the next possible games, especially if they feel they might need to get a little deeper in their bag.
Yeah.
So I'm very excited. This is always the one thing I've loved about doing this was seeing the variety of characters that can be played, and how every person has their own little spin to their characters as well.
Exactly. It's always so beautiful to see, as well as just what kind of different abilities the characters have, whether it comes from whether they're like Smash original or like if it comes from like their original games. I always think that's a pretty cool aspect to Smash Bros. But it looks like maybe we are ready for game number 2. It looks like it. LTU is in the ring. It looks like we're just waiting for our current players right now. But yeah, no, I mean, besides Invincible, what other kind of shows are you excited for?
I got back into Naruto Shippuden.
Naruto, okay.
So I had watched the entire first Naruto, like just when they were kids. I watched through that entirely, and then my cousin was like, because he was the one who got me to watch it, and he was like, well, the fights that you hear about, he's like, those are in Shippuden, and I'm like, okay, and then I click on Shippuden, it's got like 1 million episodes.
Oh my god.
So I'm like, oh. But I got back into it, and I'm glad I did. So it's been going so far. It's been going pretty good so far.
That's
so
good.
I'm enjoying it. So those are the 2 shows I'm currently watching right now. So how about you?
You know me, I'm postponing Punisher once again. I'm trying to watch the Daredevil series and the Punisher series on like in order, I guess, kind of like how I was watching all of the MCU in chronological order. But yeah, no, I watched Daredevil season 1, season 2 as well, and then I'm watching I'm watching Punisher right now. I forgot what episode I'm on, like 5, I think, and I haven't continued it since like last month. I decided to start watching other things.
I know exactly what you're talking
yeah.
about. That's exactly what happened with Naruto. It just, one day it just got put on the back burner.
Yep.
It just got put on the back burner.
But right now I'm getting back into anime actually. So like recently, or like right now I'm like rewatching, or actually last night I just finished rewatching seasons 1 and 2 of That Time I Got Reincarnated as a Slime. I don't know if you've heard of it. It's,
No.
It's like
Inform me.
Okay, so it's this guy, you know, he lives in Japan. He's like 30 some years old, and one day he's like walking around, and then like his friend and his friend's girlfriend come in, and they're like, yo, you want to go like hang out, have some dinner. So he's basically third wheeling, but some guy
that should be the first sign. That should be the first sign.
But some guy's like screaming in the background, and then this guy comes running with like a knife in his hand, straight up stabs the main character, the 30-some-year-old, and you know he dies. That's how he dies.
Oh Lord.
He dies.
This first episode?
Yeah, this is all in the first, like, I want to say first 10 minutes of the first episode.
Jeez.
But instead of like dying, he gets reincarnated into this other world, and now he's a slime. He is just a blue slime, can't see. I mean, he can hear, he can still see, but like through like different ways, you know, kind of like feel his surroundings or whatever.
I tell you what, anime is the only genre I've ever like watched, or like I guess manga, cause I've read a little bit, not crazy, but I've read a little bit, and like it's the only genre that I know can turn something as absurd as that into a story, and people just flock to it.
Yeah,
like,
I mean,
it's mind blowing to me.
Exactly.
But, I mean, if somebody likes it, yeah.
And like the one that I was talking about, I'm gonna just call it Tensura for short, because I believe that is its other name. Like it's so interesting because he has this voice in his head that kind of tells him about certain things, like, oh, this plant is a blah blah blah, and like it serves for like healing medicines, potions, all that stuff. It can like analyze stuff for him if he swallows it. For some reason he has to like, I guess, swallow items full in order to analyze them and then see what he can do with them. But
makes sense.
yeah, you know, he's a slime, so it
makes sense.
It fits. But yeah, no. Then like the first episode, the first person he meets in this other world, it's not even a person, it's a dragon. It's straight up a dragon. It's so
he got
dumb.
reincarnated into a slime.
Yeah.
And there's somebody else reincarnated into a dragon.
Well, no, he didn't. This dragon didn't reincarnate.
Oh, okay, I was about to say, man, I'm mad.
You know what? I wouldn't be surprised if there was an anime where some guy reincarnated as a dragon. I would not be surprised. It's bound to happen for sure if it hasn't already. But no, yeah, he meets this dragon and he's like, oh, I'm the evil dragon. I think his name was like Veldora, and he's like, I'm super powerful. I'm trapped. Can't do anything. I'm bored. 300 years here. Can't do anything.
Super powerful.
Yeah, but I can't even break out of a cave. But they become here. Okay, it's dumb because they literally become best friends, just like that. They're like, we're friends? Oh, this is wonderful.
On some SpongeBob Patrick?
Yeah, just like that. And that's how it starts. They become best friends, and like they gave each other names. I believe that's where the whole his name being Veldora comes from. And then the slime, he gives himself a new name. He goes by Rimuru now. But
see, it's funny because like as I've been going back through Naruto and Shippuden, so technically I'm watching like the stuff I'm on now. It's completely new to me. Like I haven't seen it at all.
Gotcha.
Like I know like there's certain like points in time of the story that I know happened, just because you know TikTok, you know, social media
spoilers.
But like the stuff I'm seeing right now is like completely new to me. And right now like they literally just finished a mission where they were trying to track down Sasuke, and they're like the entire time Like they're like the writers are like putting so much emphasis on Naruto being like, me and Sasuke got a bond and da 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 da. And like the entire time I'm like, bro, Sasuke don't mess with you, bro. And then sure enough, they get all the way to the place, and Sasuke sees him, and he's like, bond. I'm like, the only bond I got is the hatred for my brother.
That's
I was like, that's valid. That's valid. I was like, that's valid.
All right, but here we go. Game number 2 has started, and we are bringing in Fisher, and they're going up against Piranha Plant. So the last player from our last match, I believe Fisher was our second.
Yes.
player.
This was the second to last player. Piranha Plant was the second to last player.
Oh, right. Yes.
I think this matchup is going to be a very good matchup for both teams here. Piranha Plant and Cloud can play from range and be able to get inside when needed. So both players are going to be very antsy, trying to measure each other's tactics, see what the opponent wants to do.
But it looks like Cloud is so far in the advantage for right now, at getting Piranha Plant to 93% damage. But Piranha Plant is bringing Cloud's damage up as well. Now they are pretty close. Were pretty close. And Cloud
Landed it twice.
Yeah, that was perfect.
And has gotten limit now.
How will he use it to his advantage? Ooh.
Oh, and he still got it. The shield was out at the last second.
Yes. If he held that shield a little bit longer, he probably could have survived that. Ooh, he gets thrown off stage. Does he come back? Yes, he does. Watch out for that poison. That can also rack up a decent amount of damage. Oh, he almost has a limit right there.
Oh, if he would have finished the move, he possibly could have got hits for that.
Nice up smashes. Able to rack up a decent amount of damage as well. Oh, he blocked Cloud's limit right there. Up tilt does send him up flying, and he misses.
Great job with the projectile from Piranha Plant. He's been really using those projectiles every time he gets off the ledge.
You get hit by those, you know.
They do damage.
Yeah.
They do damage.
Nice shield right there. Gets cut off
Oh,
guard
just
by
missed the
that
down
up
smash.
Ooh, nice side tilt, keeping.
Now has limit. Ooh, caught him in the limit. Sent him off the opposite side of the platform.
That was beautiful.
Wow.
Cloud
140% here now from Cloud.
Yeah.
3 stocks still.
And he manages to live that. Oh, never mind.
Piranha
Spoke a
Plant.
little too soon.
Piranha Plant had to bite our lips there.
But Piranha Plant is down to 1 stock. Cloud still has 2 stocks, but Piranha Plant still has to play very carefully here.
Cloud still in good shape here. Just needs to be very careful whenever getting up in high damage situations and not let Piranha be able to edge guard.
And Cloud just able to use that up smash really well this entire game so far. Oh, that shield was pretty close. He has to be very careful right there. That was a perfect grab right there, and he does have limit. Piranha Plant is at really high percentage, so he does have to play carefully. Unfortunately, he misses the limit. Oh, he gets hit by the spike ball, unfortunately. But he does manage to get back on stage.
Piranha Plant loses the edge, tries to get back.
Oh, he tried to predict a move by Piranha Plant right there, but unfortunately missed.
Oh, great job from Piranha Plant there.
Nice shield. Does send Piranha Plant off the stage. He blocks the spike. He gets hit by that.
Great job from Piranha Plant trying to find a way back on it.
Oh, the up tilt takes Piranha Plant's final stock right there.
And great showcase from Cloud there. That was an amazing game. Would have loved to get out of there with three stocks, but that Piranha Plant is a very, very great player.
He is.
He was understanding his spacing a lot better than what I think most people would as a Piranha Plant player. That is a tongue twister, by the way, Piranha Plant player. you gotta say that.
The triple P.
But great showcase from the Piranha Plant player. Absolutely great gameplay. Going into this next game, Cloud will now have 2 stocks going up against their next opponent. I still think he can come out of this next game and make it into another round against another player here. Cloud just has to be very careful and not overstretch himself. He has a lot of tendencies to where if he misses his attacks, especially with Cloud, he's very, very vulnerable to be left open. So he has to be very careful of that in this next game.
But let's see. So yeah, LTU going 9, and TXWES still with I believe that is 11.
Yes,
if I'm
11.
not mistaken. So it's 11-9 right now. But yeah, that was a pretty good game from Piranha Plant. Making sure to utilize that spike ball as well as the poison as well. That can both rack up some decent amount of damage as well. So yeah, that was pretty good from Piranha Plant.
Yeah, really good, really good. But like we were talking about earlier, so for shows, do you have any upcoming shows that you're like anticipating or anything like that?
Let's see.
I know for me, I'm waiting on Lanterns.
Oh right,
I'm
the
excited
Green Lantern
for it.
show.
A lot of people have been hating on it, but we still got till I think it comes out in September, right?
I believe so.
I want to say so. Yeah.
From July to September, one of those.
Yeah,
3
like
months.
like around that time.
Mhm.
So we still got a lot of time. I felt like some of the comments that people were making, I was like, it's a little too early to know.
Yeah,
I was like, I might as well just wait till the finished product and see it.
I know a couple of people were complaining like, "Oh, there's not enough green. Where's all the green?" I'm like,
To be fair, I'm kind of on their side too. The only thing
fair.
I didn't really like was the fact that like they had that one clip in the trailer where his suit was just hung up like on a hanger, and I was like, that shouldn't be possible for a Green Lantern. I know it can be, but like. You know, a Green Lantern puts that ring on and his suit just forms over him. Like that. Like that's
so weird.
that's a staple in my opinion for Green Lantern.
I'm gonna assume they're probably just doing that for like, hey, here's the suit. This is the best way to show you without spoiling anything.
Yeah,
maybe?
I hope the other character. I hope his suit comes like that because I've heard that the other suit is really just like that because Hal's older in the series, so trying to show off the veteran. I guess mentality. So,
but here we go. They LTU did bring out their Donkey Kong. Let's see how he will do against our Cloud. And he is already racking up a decent amount of damage, up to 50% on our Cloud. That was a perfect grab from Cloud right there, and he almost has a limit once again. Donkey Kong just rolling all over the stage right here. Trying to see what he can do. Oh, the limit does land.
oh my God! Great job from Cloud there. Great limit off the side of the platform. We've been seeing that a lot from him tonight. He has gotten a lot of eliminations there from that move alone. Jumping off the side of the platform, hitting them back into the platform, creating a stable space for him to hit that limit.
Does send him Donkey Kong off the stage. Can he edge guard him? And he is trying to do so right now. But he does manage to get back on stage.
Oh, great dodge from Cloud there.
Just able to read this this Donkey Kong's moves.
Donkey Kong's hitbox paying him no favors right now as he is struggling to stay away from Cloud.
Ooh, the up tilt sends him flying.
Oh, great
with that
job from Cloud there.
The limit slash does take Donkey Kong's second stock, and he sends him off the stage.
Kong does it again.
Wow.
Donkey Kong does it again. Oh my God, I thought he was about to do it for a second. Great down smash from Cloud there.
Oh, there
it is.
Does he come back? He does. No, he doesn't.
Oh,
dang. The chillest move, taking Cloud's 2 stocks.
And Donkey Kong showing how to get it done in the simplest fashion possible.
Yep. That was really good. You know, Donkey Kong was failing to try and find a way to get close to Cloud and get some damage up. And he said, you know what? This isn't working. I'm gonna just take him off the stage. Yeah, that's gonna work, and it worked. That was beautiful.
That was the literal definition of I'm gonna put the team on my back. Right there. Yeah, he quite literally put the team on his back there.
And it looks like our next player coming in is going to be Spade. And I believe LTU is currently, let me see,
They only
7?
lost one, yeah. So 7.
7, and then our team is 7 and 9. Yeah.
Yeah.
So our team is still in the lead with 9 stocks left, and then LTU with 7 stocks remaining. So let's see. So we are bringing back Spade. Now we just gotta wait and see.
I
when
think
they're
this
ready.
matchup is also going to be very interesting as well. Here we'll have Rob going up against Donkey Kong. Both characters have a very big hitbox. Rob here has to be very careful of how he gets back on the platform this game, especially. As we saw in the last time he played, especially against that Pikachu, Pikachu was really taking advantage of him being very slow coming back to the platform and kind of floating in. So he has to be very careful here. And when he gets sent off the map by Donkey Kong was known to come off the map and engage him no matter what. So we have to be very careful here, be able to space out the map, but understand that at some point it will come to a hand-to-hand fight, and he's gonna have to find a way to win against Donkey Kong here. Donkey Kong using, I would call it a special move, but there's not much special about it, but it gets the job done. I'll tell you that. And I honestly, I gotta give my respect to it, because in order to have in my opinion, the mental fortitude to be able to pull that off and not, I really hope he at least grinned a little bit while he did it, because there's no way you pull that move off and not get a little chuckle out of it.
Rob, thankfully for Rob, he isn't going up against Pikachu, because that Pikachu, he was doing numbers.
That Pikachu, I think, did that Pikachu start with only 2 lives in that game?
I believe so, yes, if I'm not mistaken.
I would be willing to bet that if Pikachu had all 3 lives in that game, it might have been a little bit different, because it did end up coming to a 1v1 in stocks that game anyway. So that could have been a completely different story.
But here they go, Donkey Kong going down to his last stock. And now they are ready to go. I believe Spade may have to utilize his projectiles a decent amount, since Donkey Kong is a pretty heavy character and for the most part, pretty slow as well. So it might serve to his advantage. But he is getting edge guarded really well here by Donkey Kong. Does manage to get back on stage though, and there's those projectiles coming in, trying to rack up some damage. Still probably doing pretty good. Oh, down smash. Would do a decent amount to Rob right there. 1 or 2%, basically 1 or 3. Rob's gonna figure out what to do against Donkey Kong. Those projectiles are working really well. Oh, there it is.
Just missed his attack there.
Manages to come back.
Great comeback from Rob there.
Donkey Kong's, I don't know, he wants to do
Donkey
something
Kong
right there.
wanted a juggle, I think.
Does make it back on stage. Oh, but the rollout takes Rob off the stage. But he does come back. Never mind, he does not come back.
Great job from Donkey Kong there. Rob has him up to 67% here.
Ooh, up smash? Oh, didn't feel
Finally got the combo to land there.
Let's see, what will Rob do?
Great movement from Rob right now. Needs to keep it going.
Nice grab. Does he up smash? He does, but he lives?
Donkey Kong making a great move off of that failed edge.
And the side tilt.
Great job.
Takes his final stock.
And Spade gets the next win, leading us to TXWES 9 over LTU 6?
TXWES 8, and then
TXWES 8, sorry.
LTU
yes,
6,
yes,
yeah.
yes, TXWES 8.
Yes, sir. 8-6.
Great showcasing from Rob there. And at the start of the game, it was kind of like how we said he needed to be very careful on the edge. He immediately that Donkey Kong immediately put him into situations where he was off the edge, had to find ways back.
Mm-hmm.
That ultimately led to him losing that one life, but he came back stronger, was able to get his hands on Donkey Kong the second go around and get him out the way.
That's right. Figured out a way to get around Donkey Kong's attacks and, you know, just take that final stock. It was beautiful to see. And then, of course, Donkey Kong hitting that special right there, taking away
I
one of Rob's stocks.
definitely knew that one was coming.
At this point, I would love to see it every time we see a Donkey Kong.
You know, I think another thing I've noticed too is that it's happened on the right side every time too.
Yeah.
I don't think I think he's tried it once on the left, but he missed the grab and didn't get it on his shoulder. They moved back to the right side, and he got the grab and jumped off one game. I think I've seen that. But that was great respect for the Donkey Kong player there. It was a very lovely sight to see. Honestly, it was very, very fun to watch. And as we get ready for our next game, it currently looks like we might be selecting Battlefield here.
Maybe. I mean, we were just on it as well, so guess we'll see if we're gonna go back on it or go to a different one. And then LTU, let's see. I remember they had. Oh, we're going Town and City for this one, but let's see who LTU is bringing out this time. I know they still have their Pikachu, and speaking of Pikachu, there he is. Yeah.
So now the tables are reversed here. Pikachu starts with 3 lives, and Rob starts with 2. Biggest thing here for Rob is going to be the same exact point from last game. Try to stay on the platform as much as possible. The second Rob is taken off the platform and has to find a way back, he is put in very, very bad situations off of that.
And so far, Rob with the advantage. Landing hits on Pikachu already, getting him up to 35%. And Pikachu's holding on to Rob's projectile right there, but gives it back and juggles Pikachu a little bit right there.
Great dodge.
Let's see. There's that projectile once again. Pikachu just spamming those projectiles as well, that lightning.
Pikachu trying to get his money's worth.
That was a beautiful punish from Rob right there. Yeah.
Those projectiles are doing the job for him.
It's like every 2 seconds you just hear that projectile come out.
Yeah.
But Rob is at high percent right here. Oh, does he make it back? Yes, he does. But Rob edge guarding him and able to dodge that lightning as well. Has to be very careful right here.
Rob needs to be very careful here. Already at 112%. Pikachu getting a lot of hits in.
Oh, that's
great job from Rob there. Oh, great job.
I believe that was a side smash that did it right there.
Rob trying to find a way back on the platform. Could not make it happen. Now down 2-1 here.
Look at him standing right there. Menacing.
Menacingly.
He's waiting to use those projectiles.
Great job from Rob there.
Rob gotta be very careful right here. Try not to get hit by those projectiles. Oh, there goes. He's comboing right there. That Pikachu.
Way to escape the combo.
Nice
Got
shield
the shield
right there.
off.
Ooh, dodged that projectile with his own projectile. Not sure that made sense, but you know what? We're going with it.
Rob finally getting a hand on those projectiles now.
Great
job.
Yo.
Rob now can finally take us to the next game here.
Nice lasers. Let's see. Can he juggle the Pikachu? Unfortunately not. Or maybe he does now. Pikachu
holding on. Oh,
yeah,
used his own projectile against him.
Yep.
Both players trying to play cautious of each other. Don't want to get caught.
Oh, that was perfectly timed from Rob, throwing the projectile as soon as Pikachu took his shield off. But that was a nice shield from Pikachu. Oh no,
Rob trying to survive here.
There's the laser. Misses, unfortunately. could get juggled by, oh, that lightning.
Oh, that was a great lightning strike there from Pikachu.
Perfectly timed. Can you juggle him? That was a perfect grab. Up
Great
smash.
grab.
Up
Up
tilt.
smash.
Ooh, that was close.
Oh, no, he wasted it.
Let's see. Rob has to
be very careful on those edges.
Yeah.
He's pushing the boundary very, very close right now. Great job from Rob.
Nice down
Great
tilt.
projectile.
Ooh, we tried the down smash, but he missed. He was a little too late with it. Let's see. Pikachu's at 89% damage.
Pikachu waiting for Rob to slip up on the edge there. Rob
Nice
doing a great
projectile.
job covering himself.
Ooh, my God. Come on.
Oh, and Pikachu got it. Great combo from the Pikachu like we were seeing all
Yo.
game.
That was a really close match right there, Rob.
I mean, Rob
would've had
started
it.
clutching up at
Yeah.
the end there. They were both playing very well. They were feeding off of the energy that they were getting from each other, whether they needed to play spacious or play in each other's face. And that was an amazing game from
That was
both characters
beautiful.
there. Pikachu going into the next game with only one stock left, making it TXWES 6 to TXWES, or I said TXWES 6. TXWES 6 to LTU 4.
Yes, you are correct. And now, let's see. We are going to be bringing Pixel once again.
And he will be choosing
Looks like we might be getting the king once again.
once again.
But we don't know what king. None of y'all know what king. None of y'all know. But that means that Super D is our final player.
Saving the best for last.
Mm-hmm. Looks like our players are almost ready. It looks like we might be going back into Town and City as well. Yeah, now we're just waiting for LTU at the moment. Or maybe not Town and City. Let's see.
The biggest thing to watch out for this matchup here is the size differential between Pikachu and King DDD. Right here, King DDD is going to have a very massive hitbox, and as we've seen in the previous games from Pikachu, Pikachu has been very, very good at comboing up and getting multiple combos to land in one setting. So King DDD is going to have to very, very be careful of where he's at on the platform and also what he's going to be attempting in his attacks.
That's right.
Leaves himself open too much, Pikachu will over time just start to gain damage more and more.
And then those projectiles are just so... Whenever he starts spamming them, it's just... Me personally, it's like, that is just the laziest way to play Pikachu. You know, like, yeah, you're doing it, but it's like, you're just sitting there. You know, it really reminds me of Squirrel Girl in Rivals.
Oh,
It really does.
God, it really does. It really does. I think for me, I don't even look at it like that. Sometimes I really just look at it from the other player's way, and I'm like, please don't let this just keep hitting you. I'm like, please don't. And here we go. We're getting started. Pikachu is off the platform to lose his 2 stocks.
That's right.
And then we will be ready to go.
There we go. Both players have taunted and are ready. Automatically, I almost said Squirrel Girl. Pikachu going for those projectiles already. Oh, yeah, he can throw them back.
He
Nice.
can throw the projectile back. Okay.
I was wondering that.
I didn't know if because it was electrical, if he could give it back.
But, you know, King DDD is throwing his own projectiles as well. That spike ball, can it land on the Pikachu? Time it perfectly?
Ooh, I
Unfortunately
thought that was
not.
going to.
Oh, they reflected that spike ball back to himself. There's those projectiles once again. Let's see, what will King DDD do? Oh, wow.
Ooh, great hit on that projectile.
That was perfectly timed. He threw it back at him. Nice shields. Let's see. It looks like Pixel's trying to figure out what he can do to get close here. Oh my God, that's dangerous. And the speed.
And he barely makes it back on the platform.
see. Oh, he missed the grab, unfortunately.
Oh, both characters facing the wrong way.
Oh, no. That I did not know Pikachu's little lightning can reflect.
Yeah, I really didn't know that either.
Oh, that was a nice side tilt. Trying to keep Pikachu off the stage.
Great projectile from King DDD.
Let's see. King DDD has to be careful here. Try not to use that spike ball a little too much. Can get reflected by the lightning. Nice roll.
Ooh, just missed that
Ooh.
projectile, but gets him.
Gets it the second
Great
time.
job from King DDD and manages to find a way out of that game with 3 stocks left, keeping TXWES at 6.
That's right. And
Great
LT
job.
goes down to 3. You know, same game. Pretty much from Pikachu
Yeah.
throwing those projectiles once again.
I was really hoping our King DDD would use that ability where he could take the projectile and then send it back.
Throw it back. True.
I was really hoping he would use that a little bit more than his block, but he found a way. He knows what he's doing. He knows better than me, at least. So so that was a great showcase from both characters there. Pikachu, I wouldn't necessarily say outmatched, but definitely the 1 stock did not help him there. But he was getting a lot of great damage there and was playing very spacious.
Yeah.
Knew what he had to do in order to make it to the next round, but sadly was not enough compared to the 3 stocks for King DDD. And now we are getting ready to start our next game here. King DDD coming into this next game with 3 stocks still, going up another fresh set of 3 stocks as well. The last 3 stocks for LTU.
That's right. And I'm trying to remember who was the first player that LTU brought up, or the first character
Captain Falcon.
That's right.
And I think that is who we are going to see.
Yeah. Ooh, this is gonna be intense then.
That Captain Falcon was a very good player. He understood how to be a brawler and understood how to play spacious at times. Definitely more heavy on the brawler side for Captain Falcon, and really gave our captain fits as well, knocking him out of the first round last game. So I'm excited to see what Pixel does here. I think he has a very good chance. Luckily for us, King DDD, his hitbox is very big, but Captain Falcon is not too much smaller than him, so this won't be too much of a size differential here.
Yeah. So we'll see how that goes momentarily. In the meantime, it looks like our players are taking their time, trying to get ready, get prepared, choosing the map pretty much. But yeah, I mean, let's see. We were talking about shows earlier, right? We were talking about Greenland, the Lantern show. What other shows are you interested in, or that are coming out soon?
Outside of the Lantern show, I haven't really heard much else that I really want to see. I do know for a fact that that Lantern show, that's gonna be one I'm very big on. Hoping that turns out right. And outside of that, I know we're getting Invincible yearly now, so that's one I'm always excited for. But obviously, I gotta finish the season first.
Yeah.
Can't look too far ahead in the future.
Still gotta catch up the season too. But here we go. Both players are ready, and King DDD already landing a couple hits. Ooh, but there goes Falcon with that perfect grab.
Falcon being the heavy brawler we thought he would be.
Yeah, landing. Look at that.
Oh,
Already
attacking
got him
off
up
the
to
edge
70.
like that as well.
92% damage.
King
And
DDD
yes.
trying to find a way back into position here.
This is Kalos Pokemon League, man. Look at that. That spike ball sticking right on the wall with the eyeballs. That's cute. Oh, he misses. The
He
down
just
smash.
misses
Not
the down
side
smash
I mean.
there.
Oh, that was a nice attack right there from King DDD. Oh, but he gets thrown off the stage by Falcon. Dude, his punches just, man, they really pack a punch.
Captain Falcon is he's really excelling in the speed differential here as well. King DDD is definitely moving much slower than Captain Falcon here. and he's using that to his advantage right now.
Yes. Ooh, but that up tilt was beautiful from DDD. Both players shielding right there, not sure what to do. Oh, that knee. Oh, wow. Yeah, that knee did something right there. Took down King DDD's first stock. But let's see, what is King DDD gonna do to take down Mr. Falcon right here? Keeps throwing him off stage, racking up damage on him, but unfortunately can't find a way to really take that stock from him. Oh,
Captain
oh my God.
Falcon, what a combo set right there.
Yeah. Oh, there he goes again. He tried it. Oh,
Not
has to be
giving
very
up.
careful. Ooh, they both players make it back on stage. Throwing that spike ball, but he does get hit
the
by it.
spike ball landed behind him.
Oh, that side smash.
King DDD misses the side smash.
That would have been an unfortunate punishment. Oh, but the
And
up
there
tilt.
we go. He evens the field now 2-2.
Unfortunately, King DDD is over 100% damage and could get his stock taken any moment now. Oh my God! That knee again, taking
Great combo
DDD's
from
second
Captain
one.
Falcon there.
Ooh. And he's trying to dodge these attacks as much as he can, but Falcon is just faster.
That hitbox on King DDD as well is not helping him whatsoever. Falcon showing us the physicality and brutality of Captain Falcon right now.
I find it funny that King DDD, or the way he looks whenever he's like jumping up in the air. But he is getting, oh my God, he is getting juggled a lot off stage. Already over 100.
Just missed the
damage.
move. Finally got it. Gets the juggle there as well.
Ooh,
Great hit.
nice timing
Oh.
from Pixel right there.
Oh, and I thought that down smash was going to get him there. Great projectile usage.
Oh, that was really close.
Falcon almost got that combo.
He might try something off stage right here.
Great
Apparently
job.
not. Oh, that shield is so close to being broken. He has to be.
There it is.
Falcon has to be very careful.
Great job. Way to make it back on the platform.
Ooh, that was a nice dodge from King DDD. Nice grab too.
Oh, great hit. Oh, projectile almost got him on the way down.
Falcon does live. Another grab. Does he still live? He does.
Oh, Captain Falcon, 177%.
Oh my God. Yo, that
Great
shield, that
grab.
shield.
There we
And
go.
now he takes it.
Evens the field 1-1 now.
But he
King
is
King DDD is now running for his life.
Oh no. He has way too much damage. It's like any hit could do it for him. It could be his end. Unless
Great
somehow
job from King DDD here. Trying to use those projectiles a lot better this time.
nice grab. He's already at 69% damage.
King DDD showing promise here.
Another perfect grab as well.
Great grab. Falcon still trying to use that speed to his advantage.
Oh my God, the
projectile
timing.
got him.
Yeah, Pixel found a way. I think he found a way to try and deal with this Falcon. But he is still, oh my God.
Great smash, and he wins the game.
What a
Pixel has
beautiful
officially sent
match.
Texas Wesleyan to the NACE playoffs for the first time in school history for Super Smash Bros. What an amazing accomplishment from the young fella right there.
Beautiful.
Beautiful
stayed.
comeback.
He stayed at 170% for
Wow.
that final stock of Falcons.
That was amazing. I mean, the utter flow state of that
Yeah.
entire round right there was just amazing.
Pixel straight up locked in.
And that Captain
final
Falcon
stock.
was working.
Mm-hmm.
Every single game he had played, he was working his opponent. And that was an amazing showcase right there from Pixel.
Yeah, that was
Amazing
beautiful.
job. Amazing.
He's up there along with Super D and JJ for sure.
Yes,
Honestly.
yes.
He's really improved. I thought he'd stick with Bowser, but seeing King DDD was definitely a surprise.
And that was a different Pixel from Bowser as well.
Mhm.
It felt like Bowser might have at times felt like a one-trick pony.
Yeah.
But he found a way with King DDD, and it looked amazing tonight. It really did.
Yeah.
Thank you, ladies and gentlemen, for joining us. Please tune in on Thursday night as we will play 2 more games there as well, starting at 6 o'clock. Please join us again. First time in NACE playoffs for this team and for this university. An amazing accomplishment for our players. So excited for what they have done and are very excited for what is yet to come for this team. Thank you for joining us, and we will see y'all